Hey everyone, it's the final round and my name is Jordan and I have 5 extra picks for you guys today. If you didn't see, I put out a video last night with a couple plays before lines bumped. Looks like D'Anthony Melton's line, PRA is still kind of where it's at, and then Shea's line got bumped up a little bit. So hopefully you got to that early. But you will see images that come up on the screen. Those will be from a data app called Outliers. There will be a link in the description that will give you a 7-day free trial for Outliers. So this episode will be powered by Outlier. And my first pick, I know this has been a common pick over the season, but it's been hitting pretty well. So Jimmy Butler under 10.5 rebounds plus assist. He's gone over this once in the past 10 games and just twice this season. And he's gotten under 10.5 rebounds plus assists in 7 straight games against the Nets. So hopefully he doesn't break that streak of 7 straight games today. So that's the under 10.5 rebounds plus assists for Jimmy Butler up against the Brooklyn Nets. And sticking with the Brooklyn Nets, I've picked this the past 2 times and he's done well for us. So Nick Claxton over 2.5 steals plus blocks. He's gone over this 5 out of 6 times this year. The last game, it looked like it wasn't going to hit, and he ended up getting 2 blocks and a steal in the last 2 minutes of the game. So he can really just rack these up in just a small amount of time. It doesn't take much. On November 16th, he played against the Heat. He had 3 blocks and 1 steal against them. And if you could, please like this video. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? You can say anything. And it just helps YouTube get that video out there for more people to see. And thank you to the people who do comment. Third pick, this is going to be strictly matchup based. D'Angelo Russell over 14.5 points up against the Cavaliers. Cavaliers are giving up the most points to the point guard position this year. And Russell has gone over this 6 out of 10 games this season. So I know he has some really good games. I know he has some off games, but this is just a perfect matchup for the point guard position. So I'm going over 14.5 points. And fourth pick, this is where we get into some picks that you might not see. They're not common. This one's going to be Daniel Gafford of the Wizards over 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's quietly gone over this in 7 out of the last 10 games and 5 out of the last 6 games. And last season up against the Hawks, he went over this mark in 3 out of 4 games. He did not play against the Hawks in the game earlier this year, so we don't have any numbers from that. But he clearly has no problem going up against Clint Capella. And the Hawks are giving up the 7th most points to the center position, the 11th most rebounds, and the 2nd least assists. And this is over the past 2 weeks, past 15 days. Points and rebounds is at 18.5, so just adding 1 for that assist. I believe he got 4 assists last game, so we just need him to get 1 to kind of tie it, and then anything above that kind of helps with the PRA lines. Before I get into this last pick, I want to shout out my partners, Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, and ParlayPlay. Use promo code FinalRound11 on any of these. They'll match your first deposit up to $100, and Underdog will match it up to $500 at the moment. There will be links in the description for those promo codes. So thank you to the people who use those. And my last pick is going to be Dejounte Murray. I know he's on a lot of people's ban list, so you can keep him banned if you want to. I like him over 25.5 points plus assist. He's gone over this in 7 out of the last 10 games. If you look, he's had 3 bad games against some pretty good teams. But he's been scoring around 20 points plus and getting a decent amount of assists. I would go Trae Young, but his lines are just really high. So Dejounte Murray's lines are a little bit more reasonable, and he's been hitting it as of late. So he played the Wizards on November 1st, and he got 24 points and 8 assists. So good recent history against them. I guess Jordan Poole would be the one that's guarding him. And the Wizards are giving up the 11th most points and the 6th most assists to the shooting guard position over the last 15 days. And if you'd like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. The link is in the description. You can hop on in there. We're doing chef battles where we have certified chefs putting in plays. It's all free, not a premium, not charging for anything. So you can hop on in there and try to find some other plays because there's not all the lines are out yet. And I did have some notes that I wrote down So Bam's lines are not out yet, and the Nets give up the second most points to these center positions, so keep an eye out for him. And the Mavs will be without Lively and Kleber. So when the Clippers lines come out, you can take a look at their rebounds plays. I know Zubac kind of burned us, so you could look at Zubac rebounds if it has dropped because of that bad performance, or you could look at, Kawhi or Paul George did really well with rebounding the ball last night, getting 8 rebounds. If his line comes back out at 5.5, I think that could be a good play as well. And I'm going to get this edited. Big game today, Ohio State. If you don't know, I'm an Ohio State fan. It has sucked to lose the past 2 years to that team. So hopefully we have a better performance this year. We've been getting just physically just dominated by them, and it's been tough to see. So if you're a fan of that team, good luck to you. Actually, no good luck to you. Let's just enjoy the game. So God bless you all. It's the final round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.